Hey yo, you get a bonus video this week, and this time we're covering the changes to Kazumi Mishima in Season 4 of Tekken 7. If you didn't know, Kazumi Mishima is my main, and on top of her I also play Kazuya Mishima, mother and son. But today we will cover the Kazumi changes that happened in Season 4. Do expect some ranked matches down the line, maybe next week, not this week. This week right now I already have everything set. There's just kind of extra stuff I'm working on, right? So we got our girl Kazumi Mishima. We'll bring her out and we'll talk about the changes, the new move, everything. All right, we'll put Kazuya as the player 2 because that's my normal training dummy. Him and Heihachi are my normal training dummies. But we'll talk about the new move. And I have a little concern about the new move and the concern about the balance of Kazumi. They always seem to do some nerfs and then buffs. It's like a weird thing. They kind of like do a little bit of both. They nerf her a little bit and then buff her a little bit, and then it's kind of like this weird balancing act that they do. But first, let's talk about the new move because I'm sure that's what everyone wants to know about. So the new move is while running 1. All right, this move right here, lightning flash. All right, that's our new move while running 1. It's a high. It is, I think, +7 on block. +7 on block with crazy pushback. And has a guaranteed follow-up on hit. Alright. Max damage follow-up you can get is while running 2. Oh, I actually hit it first try. That's actually really hard. You have to do instant while running 2. See, I missed it there. See, it is not easy to hit this. I'm surprised I hit it first try. Yeah, whatever. You saw it. It does 50 damage, instant while running 2. That's your max damage option off of hitting this. Now, what I recommend, if you're not good at instant while running 2s, like if, you know, all the Dragunov names are going to be laughing at us, right? If you're a simple Kazumi man and you're not good at instant while running 2, you can do dash up, down 2. Alright? All you lose off on is 4 points of damage. That's it. Way easier to do. Just dash up, down 2. Oops, wrong move. Dash up, down 2. Super easy. You won't miss it. You can alternatively, there's other stuff you can do. You can do forward 2 in this scenario. You can do forward 2. You can do that move. I did it slow there. Forward 2. You can do like a down 2 or a down 4 or a down 4 or down 3. You can do plenty of stuff, but what I recommend is just run up, down 2. Super easy. You lose up on 4 damage off the instant while running 2. If you're very confident in instant while running 2 in your execution, go for it. If you main Kazumi, you should probably be practicing that anyway, because just having an instant while running 2 in your back pocket is something good to have in general. But if you're not confident or you just need to make sure you get damage, you know, something you won't drop, then just run up, down 2. Super easy. All right. Now the other changes. They changed their rage drive. There was an issue where if you hit somebody mid-air with the rage drive, that the second hit, the damage was weird. They fixed that. Bug change, whatever. All right. Now Magic 4. What did they do to you? They decreased the damage from 18 to 15. What does this mean for us Kazumi means? It just means that we get slightly less damage on our Magic 4 combo, which kind of sucks, but whatever. We lose 3 damage here. Small change, but you know, those little things, you know, you'll see add up. Next change. Forward 3 increased the lower hitbox. Alright, it says increased the lower range of the attack. This move. Now we normally use this in combos. Or maybe to whiff punish a Art of Phoenix Shaiyu or something. We just run up and bam, right? It just make the move hit lower. It's gonna be just make it more consistent in combos, wall combos, hitting those evasive stance characters. This is a good change. It's not like a humongous buff, but it's a nice quality of life buff. So we'll take those. Next change. Fly 3 changed behavior on counter hit. What do they do on counter hit now? Well, bam. So now, if they try to dig jab you out of fly, you can get a guaranteed knockdown down 2 for 40 damage. Pretty nice. It's kind of like a whatever change. It's a nice little change. It seems like they're encouraging you to fly even more after they did the season 2 changes that made you want to fly even more too. All this nonsense, right? I don't know if it's season 2 or 3 that they added that. I think 2. But they want you to fly a lot. And they made fly stuff have some interesting properties. Next one, fly 1+2. Also got a change on counter hit. And bam. Does that look familiar? Because it's the same knockdown as that, which means you can do instant while running 2 or down 2 like I mentioned as a follow-up for some damage. Again, I recommend run up down 2. It's easy and you know, we won't drop it. Whereas instant while running 2, if you're really confident in your execution, you get more damage. Up to you. Alright. Next change. Down 1, they fixed an issue where the opponent could not buffer the attack inputs when the move landed as a counter hit. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what's the purpose of this change, because this move on counter hit goes into that string, and on counter hit, you get your tiger. So I don't know what purpose it serves, having the opponent being able to, you know, buffer attacks in between here. Because like if this ends counter hit, like they're getting slammed by the tiger. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what purpose that changes, honestly, but that's a change nevertheless. All right. Now here's where we get to some of the sad news for us Kazumi mains. All right. A lot of our lows got a little nerfed, okay? Down back 4, or back 3. This low always had kind of subpar range, right? Especially in comparison to this one. This was the main low, but this one got a change. What's the change? The damage went from 14 to 12. It's still just as unsafe as it was before, minus 14. But now just does slightly less damage. Kind of sucks. This wasn't your main low anyway, but it just sucks that one of our decent lows is slightly less damage. All right. Next change, down back 4. They changed the behavior on counter hit yet again. I remember when the game first dropped, this on counter hit used to give you a launch, right? It was a launch or something, or a guaranteed hit on the ground, right? It was a guaranteed knockdown hit on the ground. Well, now, and in season 3, it was just a stun with more, you know, more plus frames. Now, normally it's +4. You don't get a stagger. You don't get anything. It's still +4. Again, they neutered this move once again for us Kazumi mains. Feels bad, but that is what it is. No more stagger. This one, down back 1+2. This move, you probably already noticed the change right away. Initially on normal hit and counter hit, this would knock down, give you a guaranteed down 2 or rolling tiger. Now on normal hit, you get force crouch +7, which is decent. It's not awful. You get standing mix-ups right here because this is going to be uninterruptible, right? You can't press anything after that, right? You can do any number of things here. +7, right? So on normal hit, and you only get the knockdown guarantee stuff on counter hit. So slight nerf. Now this is a cool change. I like this one a lot actually. So they changed up forward 3-4. That's your hunting hawk. From -7 on block to neutral on block. Neutral. They want you to use this move. They want you. This is a crushing low, mid string. They also increase the range and the tracking. They want you to use this move a lot. I think they want it similar to how Heihachi would use his hunting hawk here. And keep in mind with Kazumi's, it has the 3rd hit follow-up, which is hit confirmable. Little known fact, it is hit confirmable. You know, it wasn't really worth it back in the day because you would be -7, you'd be giving up your turn. But now it's neutral, and now it has more range, and now it has more tracking. So now you kind of want to throw this out on neutral and on block. You know, you want to do this move because now if you hit confirm it, if you train yourself to hit confirm it, because you can hit confirm this, you get a combo, a mini combo, because the 3rd hit will screw, and then you get your combo. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. I like that change a lot. It's a nice buff. Nice buff. All right, up forward 4, the infamous worst hop kick in the game. They increased the lower range of this move. Now, if you play Kazumi, there's probably been times when Xiaoyu has been AOPing right in front of your face, and you're like, aha, I'm gonna just knee her in the thing, and I'm gonna freaking combo her to combo city. Well, they increased the lower hitbox now, because there's times where before this would whiff if they're like too low or something, or in combos, you know, whatever. Mainly it's like if a character's in an evasive stance, this will just whiff. Now you won't have to worry about that as much. So that's nice. Nice quality of life change. Nice quality of life change. All right. While running 2, they changed the damage from 24 to 25. +1 damage. I think that's just to make it so that if you hit this into instant while running 2, that you get 50 damage. I think that's the only reason they changed that, because like I don't know why 1 point of damage is negligible. It's like barely anything. Negligible, whatever. I can't pronounce the word, but you know what I mean. It's barely anything. All right. While rising 3, they changed the startup from 15-16 to 14-15. So that's this move. So just to have slightly better block punishment from crouch. You know, it's not a huge change, but keep in mind you get fly mix-ups off of that on hit, which is nice. So keep that in mind. And then the last change is to her parry. They made it recover 5 frames faster, and to compensate for it recovering 5 frames faster, the armor finishes 5 frames sooner as well. And then they also fixed the thing where if it successfully parries an attack, that you're not going to get 0 damage, you're always going to get at least 5. So between 5 and 30 damage. So if you land this, you're actually, you know, it's quicker. So if you whiff it, you're going to recover quicker, so it'll be harder to whiff punish you for doing this. And then if it lands, you know, you're going to have you're going to actually have damage guaranteed, and there won't be weird awkward situations where you don't get damage. And that's all the Kazumi changes. The reason why I'm a little concerned about the new move, the while running 1 move, this move, is because the thing that makes this kind of iffy is that sometimes when you're doing a combo, after post screw, you want to run up and dash jab, and this kind of shuts that down completely. And this is why I'm a little iffy on if the new move's worth, you know. So let me just show you an example. So let me do a super basic combo. Boom, run up dash jab. Not gonna work. If I ran up dash jab previous seasons, that would have worked. So that's why I'm a little concerned if this is a good change or a bad change. I have to play around with it. Other players better than me will definitely have to play around with it and figure out, you know, how that's going to actually overall affect your game plan. Pretty much it just seems like a really good whiff punisher at this point. I tried testing it as block punishment and I just can't seem to land it in block punishment. Again, I don't have the best execution. Hypothetically, if I had perfect execution, it says 15 frames at the fastest, right? That I could punish something like Paul Death Fist, but it seems really hard and not even worth it seems to try to go for. But interesting move nonetheless. I will definitely be playing Kazumi. Expect some more Tekken content in the coming weeks. I love this game. Kazumi's my girl. She is the channel icon after all. Don't forget, hit the like button if you like it. Tell me how to improve. I'm here to learn, here to do this thing, all right? Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching the video. You can find me anywhere at SoldierLuka. And don't forget to always take care of yourselves and have yourselves a damn good one.